Glitch Productions just dropped the trailer for the last episode of the amazing Digital Circus, and somehow fans are already upset. But this is because the final isn't just coming to YouTube and Netflix, it's hitting theaters 2 weeks earlier. At first this might sound amazing, seeing the final of a show you've been following for years on the big screen. That sounds like a huge W. But the more you think about it, the more problems start to show up. The biggest concern right now is pretty obvious: leaks. If the episode releases in theaters 2 weeks early, that means people will see the ending before many other people. And we all know that all it takes is one person recording something they shouldn't, and now the biggest moments of the final are all over Twitter and YouTube and everywhere else. The internet moves fast. If something leaks, it's not staying hidden for long. Within hours, people who didn't even try to find spoilers could end up seeing them anyway. And leaks aren't the only issue. Not everyone can just go out and watch this in theaters. Movie tickets are expensive, and for a lot of fans, this is something they were expecting to watch for free, just like every other episode. So now we have a situation where some people get to watch it early, some people have to wait, and some people might get spoiled just because they couldn't afford to go. And that creates another problem: FOMO. Even if you can wait, it's going to be really hard when you know other people are already seeing it. And the reason people are worried is because we've seen this exact situation before. When Hazbin Hotel had early screenings for their second season, leaks started spreading online pretty quickly. Clips, screenshots, spoilers, it didn't take long before major moments were already out there. And once that happens, it's almost impossible to fully contain it. So when fans see the amazing Digital Circus doing something similar like that, they're expecting the same results. But now the CEO of Glitch Productions, Kevin, has actually responded directly to all of this. And his message adds a lot more context. According to him, this isn't just about one episode, it's about something much bigger. He says this event has the potential to change how the entire industry views indie animation. So if this is successful, it could open the door to more creator-led shows to get theatrical releases in the future. He also explained that the 2-week gap wasn't even their original plan. Theaters actually wanted to have a much longer window, and this was the shortest they could negotiate. And on top of that, they were actively trying to expand screenings so more fans can actually watch it. So this isn't just a random decision, it's a huge step forward for indie animation. So this changes things a bit, because we now know that this isn't just about money or hype, this is about trying to prove that indie animation can compete on a different level, that it can fill theaters, that it can be treated like major studio releases. This is a huge goal, but at the same time, the risks we are talking about are still there. Even if this is the future of indie animation, that doesn't stop leaks from happening right now. Personally, I'm kind of split on this. I was siding more with the community than Glitch, but now with their response, I don't know what to think. On one hand, I've been following this show since the beginning, and seeing the final in theaters sounds like an incredible experience. That's something you don't really get to see with any other YouTube series. But on the other hand, not everyone is going to get that experience, and expecting people to avoid spoilers for 2 full weeks, that's basically impossible. So what's going to happen? Realistically, leaks are going to happen. There's just no way around it. And if they do, it puts Glitch in a really difficult position, because they're trying to stop the leaks and can sometimes end up affecting way more people than intended. So the real question is whether this risk actually pays off, or is will end up hurting the experience for a lot of fans. Because this should be a huge celebration, the finale of one of the biggest indie animated shows ever. But now it kind of feels like an experiment. Whether it's good or bad, I'll let you think about it. So now I'm asking you, yes you, the viewer, is this a huge step forward for indie animation? Or a decision that's going to hurt fans in the process? And would you go see it early in theaters? Or will you wait for the official release and risk getting spoiled? Let me know what you think down below.
Infinity is past infinity, am I getting through? Seems our regime has plummeted south. Don't need to scream if you ain't got enough. Why bite the hand that feeds when it's the only hand you're getting? It's time to see that this great monkey is the only place you're ever gonna be. So step on in and take it on the chin and don't forget